So hi guys, welcome back to my channel and another booktube video for all of you out there. So the things that I want to share with you in this video is my Big Bad Wolf haul. Yes, my Big Bad Wolf haul in last year, 2019. So I guess considering that, you know, now it's coming up to February 2020, I guess this is the video that I'll be showing you all the books that I've the book that I've got, the book that I've bought, the book that been sitting on my shelf for not that long time, but yeah, it's been sitting on my shelf and I haven't picked any of these books yet to read because I have other books that I want to read. I'll tell you guys the books, the author, and maybe, just maybe, the summary of the books. Let's just hope that this is going to be another success video. So last year, Big Bad Wolf 2019, I only do 2 trips to Big Bad Wolf. I actually don't plan on buying a lot of books, but again, it is a disease when you're in a bookstore or, you know, book conventions or whatever, anything related to books. I just can't keep my money to my pocket. I spend it like, okay, the first book that I got from Big Bad Wolf is this, The Nowhere Girls by Emmy Reed. I think this is an old book and I know that it is one of the best selling or best read books. I've actually read a few of the synopsis of this, and honestly I think I'm actually going to love this book because it follows like 3 girls that trying to get justice or revenge. I think it also portrays the equality of sexes. One of the reviews that I've read about this book is that women constantly living in fear and it is a problem that should be addressed. It should not be kept hidden or it should not be neglected. You need to deal with it, okay? Next book that I've got is The War of the Cards by Colleen, and this is the final book from the Queen of Hearts trilogy. I also heard a lot of good reviews about it from the trilogy, and intentionally I think last year or last 2 years I really want to read Queen of Hearts, and I guess this is the great opportunity to get the other 2 books. Then, you know, final book, who knows, I'll be reading this one maybe 2020. Next book that I've got is Lord of Shadows by Cassandra, Clare, and this is the second book from the Dark Artificers trilogy, and I am so happy to get this book because probably because I don't have this book obviously, and also I heard a lot of good reviews about it. I can't wait to read it. I think I need to get Lady Midnight, which is the first book from the Dark Artificers trilogy. Then I can start and reading Lord of Shadows and see what my thoughts about it. On to the next book that I've got is the Shiver trilogy by Maggie Stiefvater. I've got the first book, Shiver, the second book, Linger, and the third book, Forever. So I don't know much about this book. What I know is from the plot that I've read behind here, it has something to do with wolf and, you know, wolf pack, and then something to do that he's not human, obviously, because it's maybe he's a werewolf, something like that. Not sure. I think this trilogy is something I would really fall in love with, and I really can't wait to start reading this trilogy since I got all the books here. And this is the paperback version. I'm not sure which edition is this one, tapi seriously the cover memang cute and nice. It's like black, white and red, and it's really looking so cool. The next book that I've got is this book, and this is Asking for It by Louise O'Neill, and this follows a story about a teenage girl named Emma. So Emma ni, she and her friends kiranya macam one night they go to a party, they are having their fun time, but then the next morning Emma's parents found her in front of their doorstep, and she was like bleeding, and she's like half unconscious, and yeah, from there things happened. And the thing is, I guess this book really bring a very important message to the community, and also like for Emma characters, like public doesn't know that Emma she's being raped, or Emma herself, she also don't realize that until one of her teachers suggests that it is the case. From there it shows that, you know, people start to maybe think differently about Emma. So how the public, how the social media, how the news, the media talk about Emma, and she even Emma herself. I think this book is going to bring us in an emotional roller coaster. I'm really looking forward for, you know, what are the main messages that the authors want to portray in Emma's storyline. So I hope I can read it soon. Then I got Sick by Tom Leveen, and this is maybe your typical zombie you know, zombie story that happens in a high school. And I guess this is one of the book yang I think I want to read as soon as possible, because it has to do with zombie, and I really do enjoy zombie stories. And since this is about high school and surviving the zombie apocalypse, so it is really interesting. I can't wait to read this one. Okay, so my next book is Berserker by Emmy Laybourne, and this is quite interesting and unique as well. So it's about a girl. She has a really unique ability or gift. Basically, like she go into out of control when her loved one is being threatened, or she lost somebody, maybe, I'm not sure. And yeah, she and her siblings, they are on a journey to find their uncle. Is the only person that she knows somehow can teach her how to control her ability, like you know, how to control her ability so that she wouldn't go to, you know, killing mood whenever she felt, you know, sad or depressed. Yeah, something like that. So this is quite interesting in my opinion, and I think I also will enjoy reading this. The next book that I've got is a twisted thriller book, and that is the Bad Girls with Perfect Faces by Lynn Weingarten. And I think I've heard about this author from somewhere. He wrote a couple of books that I've also known that it is well damn good. I got it because of the synopsis. So it's about our main character. Her name is Sarsha and her best friend is Xavier. So Sarsha is basically, she wanted to protect her best friend Xavier from getting back to his cheating ex-girlfriend. So Sarsha, she thought, like, you know, she would disguise as a guy online to lure her best friend's ex away from her best friend. So things got really complicated from there and a little bit twisted, and it's something I would really enjoy reading. So yep, that's the next book. that I've got from BigBadWolf, and I think I will also enjoy this one. A lot of the book that I mentioned, I keep on telling that I would enjoy all of them, but seriously, I think I would really enjoy all of them. The next book that I chose also, it's related to, you know, sexual assault. Now that I look forward, a lot of my books has, you know, some very sensitive topics that might need some trigger warnings before you pick it up, and that is I Stopped Somewhere by T.E. Carter. I also heard mixed reviews about this one, but mostly on the good parts, like, you know, 4 out of 5 stars. So I'm looking forward to read this one. Okay, so finally a book that is not related to the previous book, and this is somewhat I would consider as a romance, YA romance, and that is Definitions of Indefinable Things by Whitney Taylor. Yeah, by Whitney Taylor. It's about a girl who also struggle with depression. I think the story will be somewhat cute in romance, and also I'm really looking forward on how the author is going to portray their feelings of depression in this book. So something that I look forward to. Alright, so the next book that I got from BigBadWolf is a huge, and it's not just one, it's 2 huge thick book, and it's hardcover. I picked this one out because of the cover, and I don't know much about the story of the book, but I think it's going to be really good. If I remember correctly, I did search on Goodreads, and a lot of people give great reviews about it, and that is this one. It's huge. Okay, so let me just pick this is the first book. I don't know much about the synopsis of the book, but I really love the cover. That's why I pick it up. I will try to find some spare time to read this book whenever I feel like reading it. The one reason why I will not pick this one up is because it's huge, so I need to find a good time to read it. So the next book that I've got is I Let You Go by Clare Mackintosh, and this is, I believe, is a thriller book. So there's mixed reviews about it, but mostly on the good side. So definitely I think I'll try to read it since I've read my first thriller book from Carrie Slaughter, and I also haven't finished that one yet. I think maybe I'll try reading this one, then I'll go back to, you know, reading more Carrie Slaughter book. So we're finally into the last 4 books that I've bought from BigBadWolf. Okay, so the first book out of the 2 that I have here is The Secret Keepers by Trenton Lee Stewart. So this is the front cover. I think I picked this one because of the cover and because it's hardback. Next that I got is Curiosity House, The Screaming Statue by Lauren Oliver and H.C. Chester, and this is kind of remind me of the Peculiar, you know, Peculiar Children. What was the book again? I don't know, but something peculiar. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, they're trying to find their dead friend or something like that. And this is book 2. I think this is the second book. Yeah, this is the second book. So the first book is Curiosity House, The Shrunken Head. Yeah, but I've also heard a lot of good reviews about this book. That's why I pick it up, and I really, if it's anything to do with a unique ability semua kan, I'm really interested to it. So yeah, pick it up, and I think I will read this soon, but maybe I need to get the first book yet. So if anyone knows whether I can get the first book, let me know. Maybe, I tak tahu lah, maybe dekat Kinokuniya ke? Yeah, because usually I can find a lot of new titles or old titles from Kinokuniya. So the last book that I have right here, finally, is Cure for the Common Universe by Christian McKay, Heidicker, blah blah blah. Yeah, that is such a long name and it's hard to pronounce. But yeah, this one is about like gamers, and you know, if I remember it correctly, again, I think this one is about a boy and he's really into games, but then he started to, you know, get out, or maybe, and he's trying to fall in love, I guess. Let me just check it here. Was it fall in love? Oh yeah, so he's meeting a girl and he's trying to, you know, meet this girl outside from his normal life routine, which, you know, always stuck in front of the game. So he's on a journey for his first date, okay? So that's really intrigued me. I really want to know more about this one, so that's why I got it. I love the cover. I actually wrapped this book up because I want to read it as soon as possible. Finally, our last book is In the Afterlife by Alexandra Bracken, and this is I think a trilogy. I think you guys would definitely know what this story is about, so it's no use you know, for me to explain it all. Alright, so that's all for my BigBadWolf haul. I think I got a total of, let me count,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
Yes, so I've got a total of 19 books from BigBadWolf. It's been a long day. I'll get back to you guys with my next video. Probably a haul or some, you know, reading vlog. Who knows? Yeah, so that's all, guys. See you soon. So yeah, wish you well and good night because it's already late night here. Bye.